So this time in NTNet, you have a pen and paper test. You have to mark your answers on an OMR sheet, which will look something like this. The first thought that came to my mind when I heard that this is the new rule is that definitely the questions will be bigger. Because it is on paper, it will be easier for you to read. You don't have to scroll like in the screen you had to do earlier. But time management could be an issue. So that is very important. You should manage how much time I should spend on each question. That you should have decided prior. You can't do exactly the same time division for all the questions, of course, because some are small, some are big questions, some are analytical. You have to do maths questions also, DI also, right? So according to your speed and your nature, it will be good if you think, okay, I will take this much seconds for a math question, this much seconds for this kind of question, like that. Reading comprehension and paper one are the places where you will lose time. Now, the next question you will have in your mind is, should I leave out all the difficult questions and write all the easy questions first? I will not suggest that you should do entirely like that. As much as possible, it is better to do it in the same order as in the question paper, as much as possible. Only a few questions should be left towards the end. Otherwise, you will have trouble finding where the question is. You will mark the wrong question. Instead of 9, you will mark 10, etc. So don't take that risk. And also, I would suggest, some people will think, okay, I will take a thick tipped pen so that as soon as I start coloring the bubble, it will be filled. I would suggest take a thin tipped pen, because the thick tipped pen have chances of the ink going out. And also don't mark like this. You should color in a circle, very lightly. If you are a person who writes very hard on the paper, beware, because the paper should not tear. And while you are thinking, don't keep the pen on the paper like this and think, because even a small mark somewhere on the paper might be at a disadvantage for you, because the computer will get confused. So put the pen down like this, take it and mark it in a circle, okay? And as much as possible, stick to the numbering of the question paper itself. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Here and there, some difficult questions you can leave. One very important thing for all exams is they will ask some very tough questions, especially at the beginning of the question paper. Do not get stressed. Tell yourself, there are easy questions later, there are easy questions later. Okay, that way you will not get confused and worried. Because in the exam, if you get worried in this paper, you might make mistakes in bubbling. So don't get worried, don't get nervous. Yes, positive thought, like that you should think. Do not mark with pencil first and then pen. You don't have the time for that. Even if you take around 10 seconds for one bubble, it is a long time. You should not take 10 seconds. You will lose half an hour, marking itself. That time is valuable. So practice at home doing it, and do not be overconfident, do not be nervous. As you write the questions, as you write the answers, you have to keep pushing your confidence up, as I told you. Do not think, oh my God, I'm too late. How will I manage that? Let me hurry. No, nothing like that. Relax. And also in your mind, before the exam, you should think, when it is this much time, I should have finished this many questions. When it is this much time, I should have finished this many questions. Try to keep to that, because in the first 1 hour, you are supposed to have finished this many questions according to your pace. You are like 10 questions less. At that time, you can hurry a little bit, but then again, relax. Like that, you should manage. So I think it's actually very good that you have a pen and paper test, because all the disadvantages of not having a proper computer screen or the mouse not moving properly and things like that won't be there. This is entirely in your hands, in your mind. So relax, take it easy, and be very, very confident you can do it this time.